Hey everyone, it's Ken here from Northern Viking Explorer. Today I'm going to be giving you a full ship walking tour of the beautiful Carnival Firenze. Now our tour is going to start out on the upper decks of the ship where we'll see the Serenity area, the water slides, the different pools, as well as many restaurants, including the Lido Marketplace Buffet. Then we'll work our way down to the lower decks where we'll find the main dining room, the theater, and the different lounges and bars. So let's go ahead and dive right into this full ship tour of the Carnival Firenze. So let's start out our Carnival Firenze tour here on deck 15 towards the front of the ship. We're right above the Carnival Waterworks area. So there's 3 slides here. We'll see them from down below in a moment. To access one of the slides, it's right across there, and 2 of them are right up the stairs here from deck 15. And then right behind us here is the Serenity area. So this is for adults 21 years of age or older, and it is complimentary to come in here. They have little kind of cabana areas with seating and little swings. There's a towel exchange up here. And quite a few recliners. It's quite early in the morning, so the padding for the recliners isn't out right now. Little couches, there's a shower. There's some restrooms up here. Really nice covered areas if there's too much sun. And there's 2 big hot tubs out here as well. So one on this side and a matching one over on the other side of the ship. Quite long and narrow hot tubs with great views. And then seating and loungers right around the front of the ship here as well. There's also a seating area here right in front of Fresh Creations. So if you are wanting a salad for lunch, they'll make that for you here. It is complimentary. Make it up just how you like it here in front of you. Some umbrellas, as well as you're going to find the Serenity Spritz Bar. Some little couches, more umbrellas. And again, fantastic views off the front of the ship. Some more covered areas. And then over on this side, you're going to find that matching rectangular hot tub. And we can come right down this side of the ship, another shower. And right back down, closer to where we started, but we'll head on inside here. Automatic doors. And you can see the elevator banks. There's only 2 elevators that do come up to the Serenity area. And you can access the Serenity on that side as well, but let's head on down the stairs here to deck 14. So deck 14 only has the 2 elevators as well, and it's basically just cabins here. So on both sides of the ship. Hall there, and we'll head down to deck 12. So there is not a deck 13 on this ship, and this is where you're going to find the Cloud9 Spa and Fitness, and a beautiful hallway with the pillars right down to the reception and waiting room area. Now if you are wanting to pamper yourself here in the spa, of course it does come at an additional charge. Check with them here at the desk. They've got some great services. There's a sauna and different treatment rooms. And there's also the Cloud9 Fitness Center. This is complimentary to use. And if you are wanting to see a full tour of the gym, I did create a video on that. I'll have that linked below in the description, so you can check that out. Let's go ahead and head on out of the spa area. And back out by the elevator banks, there are 8 elevators here. And if you remember, 2 of them continue up to decks 14 and 15. And conveniently, there are ship maps here as well. So if you're trying to find your way around the ship, these are by the elevators. As well as these are the smart elevators. So push the button for the floor you would like to go to. It will tell you which elevator to go to. There aren't any buttons in the elevator, so you do need to push it outside. And remember to push it once for every person going on the elevator so it sends enough elevators to your floor. Let's head on outside so you can go in either direction and through the automatic doors here. If you head up the stairs there, 2 flights of stairs would take us right to where we started the tour. There's restrooms out here, round loungers and umbrellas. What a beautiful morning to be doing this tour. The sun's just coming up. We've got the Carnival Waterworks area. So this is kind of the kids splash pad out here, as well as a better look at those 3 slides. There's a shower out here. Decent size on those slides. This is the jogging track out here as well. And if we look off the side here, you can see all the way down to deck 10 and the Lido pool. Now the cool thing about this pool area is this is a retractable cover, so if the weather's good, they can keep it open. If the weather turns, they can close it and keep everyone dry inside. And there's some more kids splash pad area over on this side as well. Now you can see the running track goes all the way around here. It is actually 4 laps to 1 mile, but it goes right between the loungers here. So if you are going to be coming out here and running, it's best to do it in the morning before this fills up. Otherwise, it's probably better to head down to the fitness center. There's a little glass window there that looks down to deck 11. And a bit better view of the retractable roof. The stairs on the left will take you up to deck 14. That's where you're going to find the high ropes course above us, as well as there's a few of the mini golf holes up there as well. But the start and end of the mini golf is down here, so this is complimentary to play. The putters are over on the other side there in that blue bin. Sometimes they have other games out here as well. And you'll also find access to the warehouse arcade here. So a fairly large arcade, lots of fun games in here. There's some ticket games. You've got the prize hub down there. There's actually a staircase in here that will take us down a level as well. It's kind of a secret staircase. Air hockey table, skee ball. Different kind of virtual games, shooting games, driving games, all that kind of stuff. Back out by the mini golf course. So you can see that the running track comes all the way around this side as well. And we'll head up the stairs here. Back up to deck 14. And fantastic views up here. Great spot for photos. And 4 of the mini golf holes are up here. As well as this is where you would access the high ropes course. And this is complimentary to use. It comes at no additional charge. And we do have a video on what it's like, a first person view video of the high ropes course. I'll link that in the description as well if you want to check it out. Jumbo chess. Just a really fun area on the ship. And then again, 4 of the holes for the mini golf are up here as well. So you come up the one side and then down the other side to continue. We'll head back down to deck 12. And we'll continue down the side here. And as you can see, the jogging track goes right down the side here without loungers in this area. But fantastic views here as well. Great spot for coming if you do want to grab photos off the side of the ship. Unobstructed views. And this is where you're going to find an overlook for the sports courts as well. So you can see it's quite a large sports court. They have things like pickleball and basketball. The netting is basically 3 stories high, so it's huge up here. All sorts of games and events happening there throughout your cruise. And then you can see the running track wraps around the back here. There's a little lounging area, foosball table, fun outdoor space. We'll follow the running track across here. What a beautiful sunrise. Off to the left, another lounge area and another foosball table. There aren't any elevators here midship or at the aft of the ship to get to deck 12, so you do need to use the stairs here if you're towards the back. So we'll head down to deck 11. The smoking area, one of the smoking areas is off to the left there. And then there's all these loungers and umbrellas. We found this area a great place to come during our sea days. It was a little bit quieter up here than down on deck 10 down below, but you can see the aft pool and the 2 hot tubs there. We'll be down there in a moment. Lots of loungers here. There's kind of some clamshell day beds back there. Beautiful Versilia pool. Better look at those day beds. And umbrellas. Stairs over on that side as well to get down to deck 10. And they've got all these glass windscreens as well to help keep the wind down. And lots of loungers down the side of the ship here as well. And some of them are under the covered area, which is nice if it gets too hot. And there is seating here by the sports court as well. So some tables as well as bleachers, access to the sports court. And again, you can see really how big it is. Basketball hoops. All those loungers and another windscreen down here. And then even more loungers. So we were always able to find loungers on this ship, whereas that hasn't been the case on other cruises we've been on. So it was really nice that there was lots of loungers. You might have to come sit out here on the side, but there was plenty of seating. And behind the wall here is the outdoor area for Camp Ocean. The main area is behind the glass there. We'll show you the entrance in a moment. We'll continue down the side here on deck 11. Some more outdoor loungers out here. And we'll head through to the covered area. This is kind of above the Lido pool. The Pergola bar back there and all the seating. We'll come back that way in a moment. There's some more seating off to the right here. And if we head on inside, this is where you're gonna find the elevator bank. So there's 4 elevators right here. And this is where you're gonna get access to Camp Ocean. So for the kids ages 2 to 11, as well as those secret stairs that go up to the warehouse arcade up above. We'll head back outside. And over on this side, you've got the Nestle Vitality machine. So that was typically lemonade and iced tea during the day. And the outdoor seating area. This is nice, it's covered. This is for the Il Mercato restaurant. So this was like meatballs, sausages, sandwiches. We've got quite a variety of sandwiches there. That was complimentary. You can head on down this side and there's some comfy seating down there as well. Beautiful Italian vibe out here. Overlooking the Lido pool. The main screen for the movies and the pool down there. And again, we'll head down there in a moment. We'll head across here. There are stairs down to the pool down there on the side. We'll head over here by the Pergola bar. Nice and handy right by the pool. You can see it's all glass on this side. There are some small windows to open it up. But this side is really unique. There's lots of seating areas. It's covered. It's kind of like a living room style area. There's books and games you can borrow in this area. Overlooking the pool. Come play some cards out here. There's ping pong. Stairs taking you down to the pool, as well as there's a foosball table here as well. And we'll head on inside. Head towards the front of the ship here. A very Italian vibe here in the hallways. And we're out by the front elevator bank. So again, the 8 elevators here. We'll head down the stairs down to deck 10 or the Lido deck. So there are cabins here at the front of the ship. This is close to where our cabin was on deck 10. Nice chandeliers and some screens here. Some beautiful art. We'll head through the doors here. This will take us out to the Lido pool area. So you can go on either side. There's some screens here so you know what's going on the ship. They've got a little stage here as well as the big screen for the movies. All the loungers. We've got the Rococo bar. Really fun vibe in here. Some benches and seating. Lots of tables and chairs out here. The windows, some of them open up. I really like the pillars, how they're covered in fake greenery. And then down at the end on the right there, you've got the complimentary beverage station. So again, a Vitality machine as well as coffee. And then you've got Tomodoro, which was complimentary as well. So burritos and tacos for lunch, as well as they had breakfast burritos. We'll head over by the pool here. If you do need a life jacket, they did have some available. And then we've got the Lido pool. There's stairs in off to the right there. Looks like they're filling it up for the day. Lots of loungers around here. Fun little fountain. Love the pillars here. So over here is the Java Blue Cafe. So if you're wanting to purchase a coffee or some snacks, you can do that over here. We'll head back towards the pool and the buffet area. You can see the stairs going up there to deck 11. Now, if you're interested in seeing all the free or complimentary food that we saw and ate during our sailing, I do have a video on that. I'll have it linked below in the description, and that includes Guy's Burger Joint, which is complimentary here on the ship. Nice and handy out here by the pool. There's also a complimentary beverage station off to the left. Lots of fun burgers to choose from. My favorite's the Ringer. We'll head into the Lido Marketplace buffet here. So you can see there's seating down the sides. The buffet goes down both sides of the ship. We've got some ice cream here, so there's soft serve as well as yogurt. And a beverage station, so there's cream and milk. They've got different teas, Lipton, regular and decaf, as well as some green tea. And over here, they've got some complimentary beverages. So typically this was water and ice, as well as they had the Nestle Vitality machine. In the mornings, they had orange juice, apple juice, orange passion, fruit guava cocktail. Later on in the day, that switched to lemonade and iced tea. Of course, they had coffee as well as decaf, hot water as well. Some nice high top tables. And it's quite early in the morning, so the breakfast buffet hasn't quite opened yet, but there's a couple of these larger stations in here to grab your food. Walk across to the other side. Lots of tables down the side here with great views. We'll continue towards the aft. Again, more tables. I really like these trees in here, and the greenery on the posts. More high top tables on the left there. And we've got a second food area here. So in the morning here, they do have cereal available as well as condiments. And the main breakfast, again, isn't open yet, but they do have a early continental breakfast happening. Ice dispenser, on tap soda, as well as beer. So for the continental breakfast this morning, they had fruit available as well as yogurt, milk, chocolate milk, different pastries and croissants, muffins, as well as a variety of deli meats and cheeses. Again, if you want to see more of the buffet food, there's lots of it in that complimentary food video. It's linked below in the description. Another complimentary beverage station and more seating back here. And this will take us out to the Versilia Sunshine Deck and the Versilia pool. So we'll head outside. More seating out here if you'd like to come outside. And off to the right here, this is Chicken Shack. So they do also serve breakfast here. So right now it's called the Breakfast Shack, but later in the day that'll turn to Chicken Shack if you want to grab some chicken sandwiches and chicken tenders. We've got the Versilia bar out here, right by the Versilia pool. Nice big pool out here. You want to sit on the edge, you can sit in the water there. And then two large hot tubs back here, so one over here and one on the other side. So those are nice. And then lots of loungers back here with umbrellas. There's this covered area. There's also some benches here at the edge of the pool. So if you're still watching, you're probably enjoying this video or it's giving you some value. If you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as hit the like button. It's totally free and it definitely helps grow this channel so we can bring you more cruising content like you're watching right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and hang out here by the aft of the ship while you do that. Thank you so much, it's much appreciated. And down below there, you can kind of see the Terrazza area on deck 5. We'll be down there in a couple of minutes. Look back at the pool. Running track up there. This covered area is really nice, covering the loungers if it gets hot. Other hot tub here. And this ship has the kind of gray blue with red striped towels on it, not the traditional blue towels. There's a complimentary beverage station out here. And then you've also got Pizzeria del Capitano. This was a complimentary pizza area that's open quite late. Pepperoni, prosciutto, cheese. Kind of a staple here on Carnival. Then again, the backside of that Versilia pool bar. And we'll head on inside. So this is where you're going to find the aft elevator banks. And you can sneak through on the side here into the marketplace buffet as well. We'll head down from here down to deck 9. So decks 9 all the way down to deck 6 is pretty much all cabins, but I do want to show you one thing. We're going to head down the hallway here towards the front of the ship. Very Italian vibe in here. And we're at the front. We'll head across to the other side, and there's this door here. We can head outside. And there's this beautiful deck out here. Some people call these the secret decks here on the ship. Great views off the front of the ship. Little benches. We're right on top of the bridge, so you can actually come out on the side where it sticks out in the bridge and look all the way down the side of the ship. And you can also head up to deck 10, and this was really handy. It was right by our cabin. We could come outside on deck 10 and enjoy the fantastic views. But we'll head back inside. We're on deck 9 right by the front elevators, and we'll head down the stairs. Again, it's all cabins all the way down through to deck 6, so we'll head down to deck 5. And we're right by the atrium area here where the elevators are. We'll head off to the side here. So there is access here to the Teatro Rosso. That's the main theater on the ship. We'll head on in there in a moment down from deck 4, but I do want to take you outside here as well. It's beautiful out here. This was a great place to come hang out. There's more loungers down here, and it was quite quiet during our sailing. And here on deck 5, you could actually walk around the whole front of the ship. And there's a staircase here off to the right, and that would take you up to deck 6 at the front, and you can also go up to deck 7, so right under the bridge, similar to how it was up on decks 9 and 10. And again, fantastic views off the front of the ship. And back by the exit where we came outside, there's all these fun seating areas, the greenery, nice quiet place to hang out. Let's head back on inside. And then again past the Teatro Rosso and towards the shops of Della Piazza. So you can see there's a shop here on the right. This is Hip Fish Apparel. T-shirts, jewelry, dresses, bags, all sorts of souvenirs, cosmetics. We'll head a little further down. We've got Hip Fish Beauty, fragrances, that sort of thing. And then we've got the Cloud9 Beauty Salon. So if you want to get your hair done, you can do that. And here's a look over the edge into the atrium area. The Piazza, Duomo, and the atrium bar. I love the lion there on the pillar. And we'll continue down the hallway there in a moment, but I'm just going to show you what's over here across on the other side. We've got the Effie store. If you're in the market for jewelry, you can pick that up here. Purses. There's also watches, Gucci, Tag Heuer, more jewelry. And down the other side there, that takes you down to the other side of the Teatro Rosso. There's also some glass stairs here that'll take you all the way down to decks 4 and 3. So it's quite a beautiful atrium area. Small stage down below us there. And we'll head back and then head down that hallway. This will take us to some of the specialty restaurants. So we've got Bonsai Teppanyaki, which is a specialty Japanese restaurant here on the ship. It's kind of half dinner, half performance. They make the food right in front of you here at these stations and perform tricks as they make the food. It's really a neat experience. Beautiful restaurant, quite modern in here. Then across the way is the Piano Bar 88. So we've got the bar off to the left. Fun lounge seating and the piano back here if you want to enjoy some music and some cocktails in the evening. And we'll continue back down the hall here. So the glass area here that you're seeing right in front of us looks over into the casino down below. And then off to this side, we've got the specialty restaurant Fahrenheit 555. This is the steakhouse here on the Carnival Firenze. Beautiful decor in here, quite elegant. The reds. Views to the outside. And the kitchen off to the side here. Looks like they've got some bigger tables available as well. Down that way to the stairs. And then we've got the Amari bar here, centrally located in the middle of the hallway. Some bar seating. As well as we've got another specialty restaurant here, Bonsai Sushi. This one has a nice modern vibe as well. Windows to the outside and bar seating. We'll continue down the hallway here, again past the Amari bar. Some more bar seating here, and off to the left you can actually access outside as well. Carnival Insider Desk off to the left, and there's another shop here off to the right. They sell watches and backpacks, different things like that in here. And that's Hip Fish Accessories. There's some restrooms off to the right there. And then off to the right here as well, there's kind of a lounge area. So there's some benches and tables, seating. This is kind of the seating area for the Frizzante bar off to the left. And then there's another specialty restaurant here, Il Viaggio. It's the Italian restaurant here on the Firenze. Again, a very modern vibe in here, beautiful restaurant. You want to come for some Italian and maybe some wine. Great views again. Back outside again, the Frizzante bar. And then across the way here is a door. We can head outside. There's more seating out here. And there's another restaurant as well. So off to the side here, this is La Strada Grill. This was a complimentary restaurant. It was open on our sailing for embarkation day and sea days for lunch. They had salads and different sides, different meats. And this was quite delicious, actually. We really enjoyed it. Well, let's head back inside through the revolving door and past the Frizzante bar. Really cool looking bar. Towards the aft. Now there's another shop here off to the right. This is the Hip Fish Sunglasses. So a little sunglass shop here. Some high-end sunglasses, Maui Jim, Ray-Ban, Guess. And then we've got the Pixels Gallery here. So if you do want to buy some of the photos that were taken of you, you can come check them out on the screens here. They do have some camera accessories and things back there, GoPros, etc. Memory cards if you do need some of that stuff. Come here to pick that up. And then across the way here, they have a really cool ship model here of the Firenze. In a glass case. It still says Costa Firenze on it. And then we've got the Tuscan lounge off to the right here, as well as the bar. And there's also one more revolving door here if you do want to go back outside. This area is quite nice. There's lots of tables, there's a dance floor and stage. They'd often have trivia or different things like towel folding, different demonstrations here. Great little venue. Back in this corner, there's the empanada pies. So if you do want to purchase those, this is where that's located, here in the Tuscan lounge. There's another revolving door out on that side. So if you want to go outside there, you can do that as well. This is a great open area. Lots of fun activities here throughout the week. And I really like all the pillars in here. Really an Italian vibe. There's that revolving door and the bar off to the left. We'll continue towards the aft here. So if you do have a Terrazza stateroom, you can access them through the door there on the left. Down the middle here is the Moda Bar and Lounge and the elevator banks. And then there's more access to Terrazza staterooms over on this side. But let's head into the Moda Bar and Lounge. So it is a gorgeous venue here on the ship. All sorts of fun seating as you walk in. Different themes. Then more lounge seating in here, as well as the bar at the back. And if you do have a Terrazza stateroom, you've got this beautiful deck out at the back here. Big umbrellas, fun seating, these covered areas, kind of couches in them. A huge hot tub over on this side with fantastic views. And then a matching one over here on the other side. And then down the side here is where you'll see the Terrazza staterooms, and we'll head out of the Moda Bar and Lounge here, but that pretty much does it for deck 5 here on the ship. So we'll head down to deck 4. And here at the aft of the ship, you're going to find one of the main dining rooms on the Firenze. This is the Michelangelo restaurant. Let's head inside and have a peek. The center area is a big open area, very Italian style and colors with the pillars. Large chandelier and a statue of David on the stairs with a leaf in front of him. And then around the outer perimeter, there's lots of tables with different walls to help protect with the sound. There's tables by the windows with fantastic views. Now, if you need to access the Michelangelo restaurant on deck 3, you'll have to come through on deck 4 and then go down to deck 3. You can't walk all the way through on deck 3, so head to the back of the ship and then go all the way down to deck 3. The elevators do come down here as well. We'll head back up. And we'll head off to the left here. Now, if you're here on a conference, there is a conference room off to the right. I don't have access to that, but we'll head towards the front of the ship here. And we've got the Limelight Lounge. We'll check this out. If you're here and you enjoy comedy, this is where they host the Punchliner Comedy Club. Kind of a round venue. Lots of fun comedy here on Carnival. And continuing along to the front, there's some benches here on the right-hand side. This is where we'd usually come wait if we had reservations for dinner. It's not too far from the restaurant, rather than standing around. And this is also where you'll find the art gallery. So if you do want to purchase art while you're on the ship, this area will commonly have art displayed. We've also got the Heroes Tribute Bar. Some really comfy seating in here. A mix of couches and chairs. Some plaques. Some big TVs. They'll commonly have sports playing in here. It's a really nice bar here on the Firenze. And we'll continue towards the front, and this is where you're going to find the Firenze Casino. And the walkway kind of goes diagonally through the middle here. If you are interested in a full tour of the casino, I've got a video created on that. I'll link that below in the description as well so you can check it out. That's where you could look down from above on deck 5. And on the other end here, this is going to take us out to the Piazza. So over on the left here, you've got the Carnival store. So a lot of Carnival logo wear in here, and Firenze gear. Lots of souvenirs. They also had the ship models here available. Different mugs and things, some comfy seating there. That lion above the bar. There was some bar stools off to the side here with little tables. We really enjoyed coming out here and sitting here in the evenings, enjoying the music. We've got the cherry on top candy shop. So they had some stuffies, Dr. Seuss gear in here, and of course candy. And then there was another shop here, Carnival Adventures, where they had more things like backpacks, bags, Yeti mugs. And there's the little stage there. There was commonly people playing music here. So really nice place to hang out. Some kind of wall sculptures. And the Dream Studio. So if you're wanting to get some photos done here, you can do that. And then we've got the Teatro Rosso. So this is the main theater here on the Carnival Firenze. Beautiful theater style seating on the floor, the red carpet. There's a bar down there. Big chandeliers and lots of legroom down here as well. We saw some fantastic shows here during our sailing. Really enjoyable theater. We've got the front elevator bank, so that's back to the Piazza area. There's more access to the Teatro Rosso here on the right. And around the corner here, they had the portside liquor and tobacco. So if you wanted to buy any of that, they had it here on the ship, as well as they had some snacks, chips, different things like that. Well, let's go ahead and head down to deck 3, but halfway down to deck 3, to access this, you kind of come up and then have to go back down. Off to the left here was Circle C and Club O2. So Circle C was for those ages 12 to 14. Fun loungers and TVs. Different games. And then right next to that was Club O2. This is for ages 15 to 17. This looks really nice. All the fun colors and seats and screens. Games. They had a couple of foosball tables in here. And then if we head the other way out of here, this will take us down to deck 3. So we'll head past the elevator banks here and into the Atrium area. This is also known as the Piazza del Duomo. We've got the Atrium bar, that lion on top, comfy seating. They would commonly have parties in this area, so they'd move the chairs out and have dance parties. Back here we've got Carnival Adventures, so if you're wanting to book any excursions, you can do that here. They'll happily help you out. Some seating by the windows. That Italian flair just continues all through here. Really nice atrium on this ship. And then off to the right here, you're going to find the other main dining room on the ship. This is the Medici restaurant. Nice formal looking seating in here. And there's little wall separators to separate you from some of the other tables. Some bigger tables. Lots of interesting art and sculptures. And then if we continue along here, so there's benches here. And this was really a nice place to come enjoy music. So it's nice that there's lots of seating down here. And then of course we've got the guest services here. So if you need anything, head on down to the guest services and they will take care of you. And that's pretty much it for our Carnival Firenze ship tour or walkthrough. I hope this video gave you value. If it did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button. It really helps us out in growing this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy cruising.